We are nearing the end of the 5th chapter. At ease. At ease, gentlemen. No, a deeper kind of ease, which Pramukh Swami felt, this great international spiritual teacher, as well as being in love with everything. He's a very kind man. Swami Shri was able to laugh, genuinely engage, and even discipline with a sense of ease. It truly was Sahajanand, organic bliss. It just flowed, and this ease was not only attractive and comforting to those around him, but also set an example of how one can live without feeling weighed down by the burden. He did it for others. His playful and flavorful spirituality was relatable and real, thereby bringing spirituality to people. His diverse interactions made bhakti, loving devotion, and seva, selfless service, relevant to millions. Bhagwan Swaminarayan instructs his bhaktas, his devotees, that memorable interactions with God and Guru keep them close to one's heart and mind, especially towards the end of one's life, and is the surest way to secure moksha. Moksha is the Sanskrit term for the ultimate spiritual, transcendental liberation. A nice word that is. Swami Shri's laughter, humor, and engagement was an important spiritual tool for the ultimate journey. These memories function as a bridge between bhakta, devotee, and God, between this world and the next. Swami Shri's ability to explore, indulge, and jest was his articulation of spiritual companionship. To walk with others on the spiritual path and at once seem just like them. Human. He did it for others to feel and remember. Once, as a young boy strolled to the front of the line for Swami Shri's darshan, he stared at Swami Shri's face for 2 minutes. He could not hold back his request any longer. "Swami Shri, I love it when you smile. Will you smile for me?" Swami Shri did not have to think about it. He flashed an innocent smile and said, "Only if you promise to keep smiling for me." Will you smile for me? I will be happy to know that you are always smiling. Don't ever stop. Don't ever forget that I am smiling for you. He was living Bhagwan Swaminarayan's lesson to his disciples that God and Guru, spiritual source and teacher, engage in multiple ways with bhaktas to bring them happiness, to create memories that provide ultimate bliss. Swami Shri Sahajanand delivered bhakti and seva to people in their everyday routines in memorable ways. I love you too, premonitions. I'm happy that you love my sock mental issues. Here, this section of this chapter is called Moving On with Ease. We'll just start the paragraph. The essence of the spiritual journey is the balance of nothing and everything, to desire nothing and to have everything, to be nothing and to appreciate everything, to do everything and to depend on nothing. The true meaning of balance is to break down this dichotomy of nothing and everything, or of mine and yours. Nothing is everything, and everything is nothing. Mine is yours, and yours is mine. It is a spiritual state of being, where action and inaction become one. Sound confusing? It is, but only because it challenges the way in which we see the world. It blurs boundaries and questions categories. When activity becomes bhakti and seva, loving devotion and selfless service, when mine or yours becomes his, and thereby ours, nothing burdens one's mind with attachment, ego, hierarchy, and stress. Swami Shri did not work, he served. Bhakti and seva were his only tasks. The distinction between work and bhakti is not in the activity itself, but in the thought that inspires and guides the activity. In bhakti and seva, one does not expect reward or recognition, nor does one retire or step back. It is a lifelong journey to serve the divine within all of creation, with zero expectations and attachment. Swami Shri was not worried about growing a community of followers, building a national non-profit organization, or how people saw or remembered him. Bhakti and seva were his only concerns. Hello, Theodore. And that is very interesting, isn't it? User 959. We can talk about that later. Swami Shri was easygoing and detached, but this did not take away from his passion and commitment to effect change and contribute to society. His ease was not defined by complacency, but rather contentment. He gave every project his all, but he never expected returns. There is a fine distinction between what it means to move on versus what it means to walk away. Swami Shri moved on, but he never walked away. He was able to let go, but he never gave up. He was always eager to serve. It is this selfless dedication that put Swami Shri at ease. Let's pause our reading of In Love at Ease there for now. And I gotta be careful, there's a bug on each page. I gotta take them off so that I don't squish them. There are no bugs. Okay, good. Now we can return to our Sangha.